guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Aashi Adani and for today's video I'm doing a full face of the cheapest makeup in each category to see if these are just affordable or do we have some hidden gems as well. So let's get started. Couple of months ago, I'd done a video which was trying a full face of skincare of the cheapest products, and that actually turned out pretty nice, and I think a lot of you loved that video, which is why we're doing a makeup version of it. So the first thing we have over here is the Insight Primer. This is their pore minimizing primer, and this is supposed to be like the Benefit Professional ka primer ka texture. I mean, the font, the design, everything is very similar to that. So speaking of the texture, the Benefit one is very thick, whereas this one is a little liquidy. So let's see how this works on my pores. Actually, really nicely, guys. Like, actually nicely. It's filled in the pores. It's blurred out the area completely, which is very good. So if you're someone who has like really huge pores, it's important to use a pore filling primer, because what it does is it fills the pores so that your makeup can go on smoothly and the foundation doesn't settle into the pores. Good job, Insight Cosmetics. That's really, really nice. Next, we have a concealer. This one is also from Insight Cosmetics for rupees 125. So this is a cream concealer. I'm really hoping I've gotten the shade match correct. It actually doesn't look that bad, maybe a little lighter, so I'm just gonna like warm it up a little bit and let's apply it. It is a little too orange for my liking, but once blended out, it's not looking that bad. I think I can balance it with with the foundation. Speaking of the application, it's very, very creamy, so I am a little afraid of it settling into like my fine lines. Speaking of coverage, it's giving a very natural finish. I feel like I can still see the hollows of my under eyes, and I feel like the product is continuously moving. I can see my fingerprints on it. It's not my favorite thing, so I feel like we can do better with a concealer. Moving on to foundation, I have the L18 Long Lasting Glow Foundation. I actually have been using a couple of products from L18, like their lip balm, their blush balm, and stuff like that, and that's not bad at all, but I have never tried their foundation. So let's see, I'm taking very little on the hand. I don't like this pouring application. I would much rather have a pump or a tube. Okay, this one costs 120 rupees. That's crazy talk. I got it in the shade 03 Shell. Now let's hope it's a good shade match. That's actually not bad. I'm gonna take it under the eyes as well because, oh well. Oh, that's a beautiful shade match. I love it. And they do have a couple of shades if I'm not wrong. So maybe you will be able to find a shade that fits you perfectly, because this one's too good for me. Guys, the finish is so nice. It's giving a very natural finish. I love that. Especially if you're someone who's going to college and you just like need like that little bit of skin evening. This is not bad. And I feel like the formula is so light that you can kind of build it up. That's why I'm going in with more product. Self-setting a little bit, like I can't feel it on my skin anymore. That's amazing. Good job, L18. That's a really, really good product. Next up, I'm finishing the cream products first. This is the Insight Blusher. I recently did review this for a video and I am obsessed with it, especially the shade. This is the shade Soft Salmon, and I really, really like it because it's that perfect corally shade, that brown. It brings out the brown skin tone and it looks amazing. Plus, it has like a nice sheen also to it. So you don't really need a highlighter after this. Oh, that's beautiful. Like, I hope you guys can see it. And you can see like how creamy it is. The concealer is the same consistency, which I don't really love for the under eyes, because I need a concealer which sets properly so it doesn't crease under my eyes. I love this color so much. Oh my god. And the foundation is also performing really well under it, guys. It's not lifting or anything of that sort. Amazing. I love it. Next up, obviously, we need to set everything with a loose powder. I've got the Pond's Natural Glow Face Powder. When this had launched, I remember a lot of people talking about it. And then I have no idea where this went away. So I'm happy to be bringing it back to your eyes. It smells like baby powder. I don't mind it. I'm going to give it a fair shot and use my trusty powder puff. Soaked the tip. So I don't like to like bake my under eyes, but I like to like bake and blend at the same time, if that makes sense. Can you see the difference? It's not like it. I feel like it was hyped for all the right reasons. It's setting it perfectly. It's also reminding me properly of the Maybelline Fit Me Loose powder because oh my god, the color, the performance is very, very similar. And I do feel like my under eyes are set. You know, sometimes you can just feel like it's gonna crease. This one feels like it's good to go and it's not going to move. That's insane, you guys. The powder is a big hit. I absolutely love it. Next up for brows, I have the Mars Brow Better Eyebrow Pencil. Again, something I have used before. Just see how quickly it's able to fill in the brows. It's got a nice waxy texture. It's not too dark, which will make your brows look like they're fake. Now I'm going to take the spoolie side, which I'm obsessed with, because if you're not spooling your brows after filling them, trust me, your brows are looking fake. So you need to like really brush the product out. I like this spoolie for that as well. It's nice to not have to look for an extra spoolie. Do you see how quick that was? Like, that was really, really quick. I love it. Next up, we have the most affordable eyeshadow palette. This is a brand I've not heard of before. This is from Glam21. It's their Floral Use 9-in-1 eyeshadow palette. So there were a lot of single shadows from like Miss Claire and stuff which were cheaper, but I really wanted to do a palette. And this is the cheapest palette out there. Nice. We have some mattes. We have some metallics. Let's create an eye. Okay, so I'm going to be starting with this brown and orange shade. They both are calling out to me, so I'm just gonna mix them. Always dust off the excess and apply. Oh my god, that's pigmented and smooth. It looks very smooth. It's not having any fallout whatsoever. That's crazy. Wow. Wow, this is stunning. And I also saw some beautiful like purple shades and stuff like that. I just went ahead with a neutral palette because I thought it would be safer. But I am intrigued by this brand. Now I'm going to use my finger, take this shimmer shade. It's metallic almost, and I'm going to use it, wow, on the inner corner. This is applying so beautifully, so smooth. There's so much pigment. There is no sort of like unevenness or needs build up. It's stunning. That does not look like a 199 rupee palette at all. And I feel like I have like done the most basic look, but you can definitely do like more fancy looks with this as well. What brand is this again? Glam21. Insane job. I'm using a mascara from Blue Heaven. This is their Get Bold Mascara, beautifully fanned lashes. It's a very small mascara, but I feel like small mascaras just make sense because mascaras expire in 6 months. I know we don't throw our mascaras. I don't expect you to because I don't do that either. But it's nice to get a chotu mascara because at least you'll be able to use it before it expires. This has a very big brush. Not really a fan of that because I need like smaller brushes so that the product can like spread out evenly. Can I be mean for a second? It's not giving length, it's not giving volume, it's not giving anything. It's barely giving a black color. I'm really trying, you guys. Even after curling, like I know I don't have lots of lashes, but they can look better than this for sure. Especially because I've curled them. Like, I've given you everything I have. It's a mess to apply on the bottom lashes because the product is too big. Like, the brush is too big and it's getting everywhere. Nope. Save up a little more money and get yourself one of those Maybelline mascaras because this is not it. It's not a good mascara. It's not going to give you that fanned out look. Miss. Next up, we have a lip liner. This one's from Miss Claire. It's their Glimmer Stick Lip Pencil. Let's apply it. I got a like a nice My Lips But Better type of nude shade. Okay, so this is very creamy, and I'll tell you why that's not good, okay? Your lip liner should be a little waxy so that it can cling onto your dry lips, which is why you're supposed to wipe your lips completely before using a lip liner so that it has something to cling to, which will make your lipstick last longer. Right now, if my lipstick came off, my lip liner is coming off right with it. There's going to be no product left behind, and that is literally the main point of the lip liner. And it's too creamy. I feel like it transfers a lot, and that shouldn't be the case. I don't love it. I feel like we can do better. Next is my lipstick. This is the Revolution Matte Lipstick. Again, a nude shade. It comes like a crayon. This is definitely too pale for me. Oh, it smells fake. It smells like that fake sweet syrupy kind of a thing. This is not a good lipstick. It is lifting product. It's also exaggerating the texture and lines of my lips, even though I have like pretty well moisturized lips. It's creamy, but it's not like settling, yaar. It's like pilling within itself and coming off, and there is then no product on my lips. It looks very cheap. It looks very bad. I wouldn't recommend this. Again, save a little more money and go for like a proper lipstick, because this sucks. And it also smells that like fake wala smells, which makes me think like the product has a lot of fragrance, which is again not good for you. And the last thing we're gonna do is set this entire face with the Blue Heaven Long Lasting Makeup Fixer. This has a silk matte effect and dewy glow look. See, either you're matte or you're glowy. This is both for some reason. Let's see. It smells like acetone. It smells like acetone, like a lot of alcohol. You know what? It's dewy. It's not matte. It's not a matte finish at all. It's a very dewy finish, which I don't mind. Actually, it doesn't look bad. Except the smell, I feel like that is very bothersome. But definitely not a bad setting spray. I think it's good. It makes my makeup look more blended in. So that's a good sign. And this is the finished look. And that's about it for today's video. If you guys enjoyed it, please make sure to like it, subscribe to my channel, comment below, and let me know which of these products you're most interested to try out. I will also be tagging them right here. So check it out. I'll see you guys next Saturday. Bye.